At the end of the hidden path, there's a rope ladder. Too late. They must have taken her. I found a key in the house. According to the note next to it, it's the key to the general store. Inside the general store, there was a key there to the blacksmith's workshop. Alright. The rake would have broke. Of course. Anyways, though, we're now deep in the forest. If I jump back down, I could easily jump back down. That would be terrible if I did, though. No progress. Alright, here we are in the middle of the dark forest with nothing but a flashlight. We seem to have some sort of building in front of us, so we're obviously going to open it. Hey kids, let's explore the nice abandoned house in the middle of nowhere. Sounds cool, right? What's inside the loo? Aha! I can see something shiny at the bottom, but I'm not getting my hands in there. I need something to help me pull it out. Okay, I'll give you the fair trade that so far you haven't been attacked, so you're not in a panic. You're chasing someone, but you're not really in panic. But I will admit, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. Of course they locked their house. I mean, that should be obvious. Fuck, I need a key. Probably hidden around back or something. Maybe I break through the fucking roof. I'll roll with that if I have to. Weep. Don't break my legs, because I'm Superman. I mean, if you didn't think I was Superman, I can prove it even. Let me pick this up. And we'll do a... Whoa! Wow, I'm a good thrower. Trust me, I am. I probably need something... That's probably the key to the house now that I'm thinking about it. So I probably need to go on ahead and get myself a key. Having to do one thing to do another. To do another. Alright, so, the only way we can go is up here. Using the jump key. Now I'm on top of wherever this cliffside is. So let's go exploring. Oh, the magnet! You're right. And I probably would have figured that out in a second because there's nothing up here. Like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be up here. In fact, why... I can't claim that, but I can surprisingly scale a lot of this cliffside by myself. Alright, we're going back down. Breaking my legs! Of course not, but you're right, the magnet. Durr. Of course it'd be something like that. Alright, so we go over here. Vasta Levete. I've got myself a magnet. Here we go. Okay, let's see if this will work. It's a key covered in feces. Pleasant. And I put it in my pocket. Gotta know when to look luck up in the eye. Alright, so here we go. Let's see, we have our key I found in the toilet. I'm getting rid of this shit. Get it? Getting rid of this shit. Ah, funny. Hello, house. Lots of little spectacles and everywhere. Open, open. Throwing everything everywhere again. Ooh, this house is religious. They have a cross. In fact, this whole town is pretty religious. I bet religion has something to do with things. Doesn't seem any water here, but there is more tired. Hey kids, are you tired of cleaning your own shit? Put the fuck in the sink and put the water on it. Anyways, I'm done with that joke. Nothing inside that bucket. Can I... An old oven. I was kind of actually looking more at the nitrogen thing, but you know, whatever. I guess I could go cooking if I wanted to. I guess our main character hasn't eaten since he's arrived here. And I could give him desolation for that. Can we open this up? Haha. There's some ashes left. I'll take them. Because he knows somehow the ashes will be important. To be honest, if it was me in a horror game, I probably wouldn't have taken the ashes, but he will. A book. I'm actually going to read all this, so give me a second. It all started 30 years ago when they came to our village. They were a group of foreigners that came from the east claiming to be investors. After some time, strange events began to take place in the village. At first, there were screams and howls at night, followed by long but mild earthquakes. Oh, that's true, I have been hearing some howls, and I have seen some earthquakes. Then some people went missing. The police carried out an investigation, but didn't find any evidence of criminal activity. They assumed that the missing people left the village on their own. Strange events continued to occur, and soon rumors spread that the village was cursed. Who saw this coming? I think everyone did, at least I did. But what's the actual curse? I have no idea at this point. The locals began to abandon the village, and even the mayor left his house and moved to the safety of the city. Only the foreigners didn't appear to be disturbed by these strange events, which seemed odd. So I decided to stay watching them. Some nights I saw them cross the bridge and go to the clearing near the rock and then vanish. One night, as I was watching them, I slipped and made some noise. They heard it, and one of them began searching. I tried to stay still and quiet, despite the pain from my twisted ankle. He was getting closer to me, and suddenly he turned his head and looked at me straight in my eyes. I prepared myself for a final stand, but he did nothing. He only kept staring at me. I could see his eyes under his cap, looking back at me full of sadness and despair. He then turned away and told the others that it was only a fox. After that, they vanished again into the clearing. I got back into my hidden house, relieved and confused by this encounter. I decided to stay hidden in my house for a few days. 5 days had passed since that incident, when one night I heard a scream of a woman coming from the abandoned house of the mayor. Not long after I heard a knock on my door. I hesitated for a while, but finally I opened the door. It was a man and a woman. The man seemed to be badly hurt. I told them to come inside, and when the light fell upon the man's face, I recognized that he was the one I had encountered a few days ago. He explained to me that they were being chased by the others. He was one of them, but when the others asked for their unborn child to become the vessel for a dark deity called Typhoeus, they tried to escape. I actually know what Typhoeus is, because I've studied in Greek mythology, and Typhoeus is like one of my favorite Greek gods. Yay, is this actually about Typhoeus? I can see how Horrigan could be based around him, though. There was a fight, and he got wounded, but managed to escape, and with his wife and come here. He told me that he knew I was watching them for a long time, but he kept it secret from them. I tried to treat his wounds, but it was too late. He already had lost a lot of blood. Knowing he would soon die, he begged me to help find refuge for his wife and his unborn child, and to make sure that the others would never find them, as this would have terrible consequences for the entire world. Soon after, he passed away. I furtively buried his body outside the cemetery so the others wouldn't know he was dead. Then I took his wife to a monastery far from here. I made sure she would be taken care of and that nobody would find her. Up to this day, I have been secretly spying their activities. Their leader lives in the abandoned house of the mayor, and they use a secret entrance near the cliffs to gain access to an underground cave which they call Arima. In there, they perform their dark rituals. Their purpose is to prepare the ground for the invocation of Typhoeus. I also learned that there is one sacred item which can disrupt the invocation. After searching for a long time, I managed to find and secure it. I will use it to stop them when the time is right. Oh. Of course, now it all appears in text, even though I just read it. End of book. Okay. So what's this holy item? There's the book. Is it under the pillow? Ha! Pillow fight! Pillow. I didn't know you felt that way about the table. Anyways, though, what did Typhoeus do? We'll get into that later. I'm gonna jump away from... Why can I move? Why can't I move? Oh, because I'm crouching for some reason. I was crouched somewhere. Ryan, I live in the secondary cult leader text. You guys are making names based on the black hoodie guy and the cult leader. But I find that amusing, actually, so continue. Nothing. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, a shovel. This should be useful. Haha, I almost missed that. So my guess is that if I have a shovel, I'm heading back to the graveyard. I'll take a bottle of the brisky with me. Actually, no. Is there something behind this painting? Something behind this cross? Alright, I think I'm done exploring the house, and I will admit, I am intrigued by the story. Wait. I think... Let me pick up the fucking fork. I want to take the fucking fork with me. They won't let me pick that up. Well, I guess I can take the chair. It's better than... Oh. Chair's coming with me. Unless... Can I turn the power on? Ha! I guess that's showing a light on things. Chair's coming with me. As far as I'm concerned, the chair is my only ally in this world. I'm ignoring all the stream peoples. I'm kidding. Alright, I'm just messing here, though. Let's go and drop down here, so... And die. Okay. I'm not ignoring you guys. Alright. Well, that was something else. And it almost looked like that I know it's just the game loading, because that's what the engine does, but it almost looked like it was fusing out of reality right there. Let's read the book. Yeah, we read it. Put that in my file. Let's get the 2 items that we know are here for our help, safety. The ashes. Take some ashes. That's good. And go over here and take the shovel. Now then, I'll take my handy dandy chair item. So let's go over this way. Live this over here. Run into the forest. Is it you? I can move this lock to make a bridge. I am smart. Da 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 da. However, it seems like this game has some form of fall damage. Where the fuck did I put the chair? Chair? There you are. I almost thought I lost ya. Guess you decided to take a nap in the bush. Don't ever scare me like that again, chair. If you weren't here in my life, I don't know what I'd do. Wait. Oh my god, I'm a fucking ghost. Look at that. I confirmed it. I have no shadow. Yet this chair has actually a really nicely detailed shadow. But still. Running through the forest. Taking the chair with me. So I've got 2 theories right now what I can do. I bet the ashes are for the spiral. At least that's my theory. And I bet the shovel is for the graveyard. Or maybe I don't even know. Still though. I am behind the flashlight. You know, you're probably right about that, Mr. Nethelette. I guess that would make sense, but still, it seems a little bit weird. Still, though. Fuck, I got myself stuck again. I got out. Alright, we're gonna go over this way. Come with me, chair. I've got a theory for you and me. See, this chair, it knows I like it. This chair knows how I like it. Which means there's probably a spiral design over here that we can take advantage of because the music's kicking back up again. Now, can I actually use the ashes with the, you know, with the spiral here? Bonk you. I can't get near it. Guess I lost my opportunity. Alright, let's try ashes. I cannot use this here. Alright, back to the graveyard. I was pretty sure that's what I needed to do anyway, so... I was thinking maybe you would fill in the spiral with ash, but... guess that wasn't the answer. I wonder what the ashes are for, though. Like, I mean, maybe to put out fire or something? I don't know. The shovel, though, is probably for the graveyard, so... Running back through the dark forest. Okay, even though the light has its advantages, like the flashlight, I will say the flashlight is quite a bit darker than the lantern. And I find it to be a shame that I couldn't take the lantern with me. But then again, this is probably better for atmosphere. I mean, look at that moon. Is it kind of red, or is it just me? Probably because of the curse and all that pop-up. Alright, so... there are 2 places I'd like to check with the shovel. The one that seems more likely is the graveyard, but I was thinking maybe that stage area I was at earlier. I don't know, there's something about that area that looked a little bit off, and I was thinking that there might have been something on the ground, but I'll check out the graveyard first. This one seems less likely to me, so... Of course, it's the first one that pops up, so I'm kind of tempted by it, but I'll ignore it for now. And go ahead to the graveyard, because he mentioned he buried someone. I guess I'm a fucking grave robber, and I'm gonna fucking have to dig him back up. Probably because my guess is that he has a symbol that'll let you go inside the cave. Doesn't that sound like it'd be a pasta? Where am I going? Will I break my legs if I jump off this cliff? Let's find out. There goes all my legs. Actually, I haven't looked behind the graveyard. What if there were grand secrets behind the graveyard? That'd be fucking awesome. Can't jump inside the graveyard, but you can go behind it. Anything hidden behind it? Because I didn't really think about this before. Is there anything up here? There's a tree, but there's nothing hidden. Which means back down with me. And I didn't even die. Alright, so we're at the graveyard. Let's go do our grave work. Got myself a shovel. I'm gonna go dig up some graves. I'm gonna go rob them. Because I can dig up some graves. And so let's go rob them. Okay, so... Nope. Who am I digging up? Am I digging you up? Nope. I'm gonna keep on looking around until I can see someone I can dig up. Wait. This is where I started from. This is the coffin I woke myself up in, so... Can I dig up this grave? What was his name? Maybe it's the one with the lights? No, I was just here too. Grave I'm supposed to be digging up. Where are you? Maybe in the middle area? I guess he did say that he was going to keep the grave hidden. Huh. Let's look at our fucking journal. Alright. There's a strange... I am inside the journal store. I saw the sign shining inside the toilet. Lawn journal entries here. In a hidden distant house across the bridge. Let's see. I found a journal. It mentioned some foreigners arriving at the village 30 years ago, and strange events occurred after their arrival. It appears that these foreigners were members of a cult that were performing dark rituals in an underground cave which they called Arima. Their purpose was to prepare the ground for the invocation of a dark deity called Typhoeus. In order to do that, they wanted to use the unborn child of one of them as a vessel for Typhoeus. The soon-to-be father and his pregnant wife managed to escape in order to save their child, but there was a fight with the process and the man was fatally injured. The person who wrote the journal hid the pregnant woman in a distant monastery and buried the man somewhere outside the cemetery, so the others... Oh, somewhere outside the cemetery, there's my advice. The journal also mentions a sacred item that can disrupt the invocation. The person who wrote the journal obtained this item and secured it. I need to find it. Alright, so we're looking for an area outside of... Alright. An outside grave. He said it was... Wait, is this it? Yep. He must be the man mentioned in the journal. Let's hit him with our shovel. He has a key inside his pocket. Huh? Wolf? Sound like a wolf. I have to be careful. He has nothing else. So, okay. Let's look at my inventory for a second. Let's shovel back. Key I found in the body buried outside the cemetery. What would this go to? So I guess maybe werewolves are the enemy in this? Like I guess near the beginning? I found a body buried outside the cemetery. It must be the man mentioned in the journal. There was a key in one of his pockets. So I guess I'm going back to town. Good old Ryan, been back to town, running from a wolfie. I was spotted by that wolf and thus I don't feel safe now. Listen out for the wolf howls. They be stalking these forests with machetes. Caliber rifles. There's no such thing. Or there is, but you know. I'm making up bullshit. Alright, so we have a key. Time to try every single door in the area. Are you the right thing? No. Alright. This is what I like to call guess the game. How many guesses does it take to find out what door this goes to? No. It's probably his house, you know, but we don't know what his house is. So that's the problem. Like, I have a few potential clues because there's a few houses that stand out more than others, but it's good to try every door. No. This one, maybe? Nope, there's no such luck on anything. The key wants to exist and work on certain doors, but so far no luck on anything. No. I'm thinking there might be the house that's levitated over here. You know, the one that's kind of out of the way. I feel like they'd probably make the house noticeable somehow, like this. But no. There's another house over here which has a door, like a sign above it. Wow, okay. I got my hopes up because it started moving, but... No... Where the hell does this go? In here? Okay, there's only a few more doors I haven't tried yet, so I'm kind of getting like... Oh boy. It's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to think about it, isn't it? Hell. So I have a key. Where the fuck does the key go? I don't know where the fuck a key goes. I think I tried it on every single door in this whole entire city. There's no other doors. There's the blacksmith door, I guess, but that doesn't seem likely. Okay, anyone have any particular ideas what the fuck I'm supposed to do with a door key? This might not even be a door key, this could be a key to anything, but I can't think of anything that I've seen that's been locked. But there was one last idea I have. Up here, I remember there being a gate I got stuck at earlier anyway. Follow the trail. Here we go. I almost forgot that this was over here, but let's give it a shot. Haha! The last thing I check, of course.